I love it when a painting takes on a total will of its own, and you start off with this image that you want to create in your mind and have every intention of painting that image, and then as the process goes along, things change. And it's because what happens as each layer dries, I sort of start to see other images that need to take form within that piece, and it's quite satisfying when it's kind of an organic process with the painting when you allow that change to happen. I really love painting grey skies. I have a fascination with them. It's just that play of light and your perception on that play of light that fascinates me, I think. When it comes to painting the grey sky, I just get a huge amount of enjoyment out of blending and letting it dry and seeing what's come through and going from there. I always like to paint in layers. I always paint from furthest back forward. The grey sky is painted entirely over the whole board, and then the landscape is painted on top of the sky to give a feeling that that sky, as it actually is continuing on behind the landmass itself. So again, probably a big glutton for punishment, but that's how it makes sense to me, so that's why I do it that way. So sky, landmass, and then foreground, and that's where I got my trusty cord. Got my hands completely covered, and that's another thing I like about working with this cord, is it's getting your hands dirty and feeling like you really are part of the painting process. I've actually got my hands and up to my elbows and on my face and all over my tops, and it's all paint, and I'm right in there. I am still a kid really, aren't I, playing in my sandpit. The foreground itself, it was about applying a haphazard approach to the lines and to the paint and to the forms I was putting across that foreground, and it was to create those scenes that you see as a kid driving down country roads, and in the background are these beautiful headlands and landscapes, and in the foreground is that chaos of grass and weeds and fences, and everywhere you look there's always a power line going somewhere. It's kind of weird how we perceive it, because you can be standing on any lookout and you can be taking in such a fantastic view, and actually after a while you realise there's power lines going right through the middle of my view here, and it's a fascinating thing that happens in the brain, that the brain's able to kind of remove that so that you can see beyond that and see these great landscapes, and yet at the same time there's these hideous lines going straight through your view. Again, it's those lovely grey, moody landscapes and skies that I'm so fascinated with and I can't get away from, and it's called Lookout.